Hi, I'm Brittany Pozzi-Tonozzi, and I'm here today to talk to you about one of the bits that's in my bit collection made by Professional's Choice. This is the wire nose combination bit. This bridle is something that I just kind of got introduced to recently. I had a horse named Birdie that is very strong and going to the first barrel, and she needed something a little bit more. And I tried this bridle on her, and it was a game changer for us. It comes in all the different mouthpieces, but I will say one thing about this bridle: it doesn't use the mouthpiece very much. It's mostly across the nose. This bridle is not probably for an inexperienced rider, and it also would be good for someone that has very light hands. This is a lot of bridle, but it also can be very effective if you use it properly. So with this bit, it has a lot of nose. So I actually tape it with electrical tape, or you can use vet wrap if it's a little too much for your horse. It works in a way that it pulls on the nose first and then it gags. You don't actually use much of the bit part. It's mostly just the pull across the nose. So I usually ride it in a very long curb chain, just because if your curb chain's tight, it becomes like really trappy around the horse's mouth, and it can give a feeling of not being able to get away, and that can become not good at times. I don't ride very tight curbs on a lot of my bits. When you have a tight curb chain, it kind of brings the whole bridle at the same time, so I want each side to move pretty freely. So for Birdie, I put this on her actually because I saw an old picture of her dad running in this bridle, and I thought, you know what, that might help her. She gets really strong at the first barrel and sometimes won't come around with her outside shoulder. So it was kind of just a whim that I tried it, and it worked. And we won some really big rodeos. We won San Antonio in this bridle. It just gives me a little bit more rate on my first barrel with her without getting her head up. So when I would ride a shanked bridle or a gag bridle, I would ask her to rate, and the first reaction was her head would go up. So with this across the nose, it actually pulled her nose down and to the barrel so that she could be ready for the turn. Just remember, here at Professional's Choice, the more comfortable the horse, the better the performance.